So, welcome to episode 20 of It's Beer O'Clock with Beerski with special guest chef, Return of the Chef, Electric Boogaloo 2. Chef is here. I'm so pumped. Let's go. What's going on, my man?
Oh, what up?
How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm happy you're here. Happy to chat with my buddy for a little bit. YouTube is working. There was stuff saying that it wasn't going to work, but we are actually live right now. I'm making sure. So I'm pretty happy about that. So what's going on with you, man? How's everything been?
Good, man. Good, man. Just on the grind.
On the grind.
Trying to get on the come up.
How was Father's Day yesterday?
It was good. Busy. Father's Day brings it, every holiday brings its own challenges in the restaurant, but overall it's pretty good. We ended up doing around 600 something when we finished. Wow. But I was there all night. We closed. I think I texted Pokemon Wonder, and he had said like Happy Father's Day or something, and then I was like, Happy Father's Day. We closed an hour ago, but I still got a board full of tickets or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, so it just keeps on going, huh?
Yeah. We closed an hour early, but we had like a full seating at that hour. So
that's crazy.
You got to get it done and keep everybody like in the game,
What time do you guys normally close?
On Sundays, usually we close at 9. So it's not anything crazy, but yesterday we closed at 8, but we were cooking till 9.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild, dude. So
the hardest part is like it's like half, like the front of the house has a lot of people, so when it's like Mother's Day or Father's Day, you can accommodate those people, but in the kitchen it's not like that. You only have X amount of guys per station and everything else, so like half of your team, but more than half of your team is we're all a bunch of dads just getting it done in there, just getting crushed. You got to keep morale going. You got to keep everything going. You got to keep them pumped up. Yeah, it's, it sucks, but that's the business that we're in, and that's you got to get it done, man.
Hand out any Pokemon cards yesterday? Any customers?
No, too busy to do it.
Too busy to make that.
Yeah, I stayed planted right there in the expo window and just did my thing, man.
Right on. Good. Did you have the morning off at least to chill, or were you just prepping all day for everything? It was just a full chef day?
I had a few hours in the morning, and then I went in, and it was, as soon as I walked in, everything's, board full of checks, ready to go, tapping out my sous chef. I want my sous chef to do X, Y, Z other things that we have to get done too, no matter what. And so I just kind of tapped him out, tapped in, and then went at it.
Nice, man. Happy. Yeah. Then we woke up yesterday. My wife went to Dunkin' Donuts, got me an extra large coffee, which was fantastic. I had a jelly donut that I've never seen so much jelly put in a donut before. It was literally oozing out underneath of it. I was so happy. So the best jelly donut of my life. Got an awesome gift. It's like a water bottle, but the cap, you can press a button, and inside the cap there's a screw thing that holds 3 shots of liquor. So you can literally like just drink and like spike your drink as you're going. So that's really cool.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Then we went to the local brewery for Father's Day brunch. Had some brisket, which was overcooked, unfortunately.
Dry.
Yeah, dude, it was like tough. I don't know, like it's tough brisket. So I don't know. They had smoked wings. I had those. Those were good. Played some cornhole.
There you go.
Jenga. So had a pretty good day. Watched Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon. I don't know if you're into that at all, but that launched last night, season 2, episode 1. So we can touch on that a little bit. But yeah, a good, interesting, happy, fun Father's Day. So I'm very happy with that. I took today off as well. Fantastic. So I had an extra day because I work Saturday. We started at 5 a.m. So I was up at 2:45 in the morning on Saturday. And then dude, it was brutal. I don't know. So did that and then had off yesterday, which was nice. We're going in at 6 tomorrow to beat the heat because it's going to be 90 something degrees tomorrow. Yeah, it's little heat wave in the Northeast here. So let's see what we got chat wise. Let's see. We got Poke Chef in the house. Right on. iFOMO, what's going on, my man? Glad to have you here. What we got? Mike MC, let's go.
That's my dad. What up?
Yeah, what's up, Mr. Chef? I love it. That's fantastic. I don't know who this schmuck is, but he's.
Yeah.
Let's see, we got Alexander. What's going on, man?
Hey,
Nice
what
having
up?
you here again. Professor Birch is in the house. Chef Beerski cooking up another great live. Thank you. We hope so.
What up, Birch?
He already prepped the steaks. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That steak video, man. Let me tell you. So what? How big is that? What is it? A bandsaw that you got there that cuts that meat?
Yeah,
that thing was intense. When you open it up and it's just that big flywheel in there.
Yeah. So I opened it because majority of the time when you go and look at somebody's bandsaw, you open that sucker up and they don't clean it.
Ugh.
And mine is like
pristine.
Pristine. And I can't take any credit for that because I have a butcher that's in there all the time. His name's Hector, and that's the cleanest room in the whole restaurant. That dude's a monster at it. So
go Hector.
Yeah,
I've seen some nasty butcher stuff. Like we have a butcher in town, and like blood would like come out of the door and stuff, and it was some nasty shit, man.
Yeah, Hector runs a tight ship in there. He's also he's actually been with me since day one that I opened that restaurant.
Really?
Like, he's worked with me for 8 years.
That's right. Chef's the master of keeping turnover down.
I try. Dish is the only thing that turns over because it's a tough job to keep. But
yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome, man. So yeah, the steaks look good, dude. What are they for tonight? They for tomorrow?
They're for tonight. We only cut for 36 hours max, but we try to just cut for the day.
Perfect.
So, especially like going into service, like we didn't need much. So I just zipped 2 loins real quick and kind of had fun with it.
No, we see that. Is it a slower day the day after a holiday like that? I'm sorry I'm asking a bunch of chef questions, but
no,
we didn't really.
Fine with me.
We really didn't go down all these avenues last time we talked. So.
Yeah. Usually it is slow, but today was kind of sneaky busy. It's decent, but the next few days are slow. But slow, you can kind of catch up on a few things, but I only need like maybe one day of slow to really get anything caught up. I'm always a day ahead, to be honest with you. But
that's good.
I hate when it's slow, man. I feel like it's a waste when we're all there and it's slow. It's like, come on. I rather it like be the other extreme. I rather it be like yesterday where it's crazy all the time versus coming and just kind of like twiddling thumbs and finding
something. The day moves much quicker. I hate being at work and it being a slow day. There's nothing that makes me want to leave work more than sitting around at work, like waiting for work to happen. Yeah, like you're just wasting money having me here right now, man. Like, what are we doing? And these are billion-dollar companies that are building bridges and buildings and stuff, and you're waiting for it's wild.
Yeah.
Apparently, you owe Mr. Birch some tacos.
I do because we started playing the TCG online against each other, and then so we waged tacos. So I owe him some tacos.
Well, you guys will both be here for Jersey. There's no really good taco joints around us. Maybe we go into Easton. There's a place called Mesa. Yeah. They do some tacos, but not the best.
If there's not pretty good margaritas, I'll make them for Birch. I'll make them just for him.
Very good. FOMO wants a seasoning recipe for your steaks.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, let's see. Birch, chef needs to start a YouTube channel where he cooks up his favorite recipes and talks Pokemon.
I should cook and talk, like while I'm cooking, talk Pokemon.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
500 sub comment. You do owe. Let's see. We got Poke Wonder in the house. Loving this. Chef and Beerski. Plus these amazing people in the chat. Can't get much better than that. Thank you for being here, Wonder. Really appreciate you, dude. Really, really, really looking forward to seeing you down in Charlotte. Flying out there for literally 2 days. I'm on this brand new airplane journey where I haven't flown. I didn't fly from 2017 till Orlando. So years and years. What, that's 7 years I didn't fly? Some crazy stuff. Both flights were great. Got the exit row seats for cheap. So now I'm flying to Boston this weekend. Flying out Thursday, coming home Sunday. Flying to Charlotte for 2 days. Flying in Saturday, leaving Monday. And then, oh man, we're going to Puerto Rico now. My wife and I booked a trip to Puerto Rico. Yeah, dude, I'm so excited. So let me tell you, we're going to talk a little travel right now. So my wife and I, things changed this summer, and we don't have to go to where we normally go for the summertime to visit my daughter for visitation during the summertime when she goes down and sees her mother and her other family. So she's actually coming to us this year. So we have a whole free vacation worth of money that we normally use for that to go somewhere. So we were thinking like we were going to go to Acadia National Park. We were going to hit a national park in the United States. Well, I was looking at Airbnbs to even go to like Maine, and the Airbnbs that we wanted to get for 5 nights were like $2,000. So we were going to bring our dogs and all that stuff. Really expensive. Yeah. We got round trip flights and an Airbnb in Puerto Rico for $1,250, dude, ridiculous. Hey. So yeah, right. So we're no layover on the flight, so we're flying right there, 4.5 hours there and back, boom, easy. So like, I'm so happy. So the weekend after Charlotte, we're flying to Puerto Rico.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm all over the place, man. And then I'm going to Chicago. So, but Puerto Rico is going to be fun. Bioluminescent bays. The only rainforest in the United States is down there. Even though Puerto Rico's not in the United States yet, but it's still territory. So, but it's the only territory that we have that has a rainforest. So that's where we're going to go there. And then I'm so excited for like some street food and just like culture stuff there. It's going to be really fun. And there's a lot of historical sites. So really looking forward to that. Plus it's the first vacation my wife and I have been on since our honeymoon that we're doing solo. So that's 9 years, man. Like awesome. So this is like our 9th anniversary trip. We're going on a river trip our anniversary weekend for 2 days. Just floating down a river camping, floating down camping. But this will be like our fun little to ourselves thing. So I'm pretty pumped about it. So yeah, back on airplanes. I was going to say something to Josh the other day about not going to Collecticons because he's afraid of airplanes when we were on Cardboard Hands. And like, just pull that pin, dude. I just patted the airplane walking in. It's like, please don't do anything silly. I just got on it and I watched Lord of the Rings there and back.
There you go.
It was so good. The one guy looked at me at the end of the flight and was like, you watched that the entire time? I was like, hell yeah.
I'm excited for Tan Beerski, Puerto Rico.
Dude, I'm getting it in, dude. It's happening. I'll tell you what. When I got home Saturday, we went to the pool in town and I laid out there, dude. I got a nice little tan going now. I'm pretty happy about it. So feeling good.
Tan is a flex, bro.
Tan's a flex, dude. Good. Especially me. So like my wife has the best tan skin. She's like olive Mediterranean skin, and I have the skin that just scorches and burns, but it eventually looks good. Let's see. Wonder and iPhone. I hope gentlemen have a great evening. Let's see what we got here. Spicy boys. Yawn. Repeat guest. Thanks for being here, Ernie. I really appreciate you. Always yawning. It's very good. Chef season 2. Right. just been him slicing up ribeyes on the gram. Yeah. We got KYJY. What's going on, man? Glad to have you here. I'm happy you can catch a few minutes of the live. And then our first question of the night. Ooh. What do you think about cream cheese, bro?
Oh, big fan of cream cheese. Big fan of cream cheese. It's really good to mix in like cheese sauces or anything like that too. People don't know that. But yeah, infused cream cheeses, I'm cream cheese all the way.
Okay.
Cheese Danish, all about it.
Are you cool with like cream cheese, like jalapeno cream cheese? Do you like all that kind of stuff, or are you more of a traditionalist?
I like if I'm going for a bagel, traditional. I'm not opposed to any of that. Any infused cream cheese, any of that.
We're gonna get some good bagels when you're here. Just want to throw that out there, dude.
Yeah, cream cheese must. Cottage cheese, hell no. But cream cheese, yeah.
I don't think I've ever tried cottage cheese. I just, for whatever reason, just never really did it for me. So I don't know why I didn't put that shit in my mouth. So I never did. We got Ponga in the house. What's going on, Ponga? Happy to have you here, my man. I talked to him briefly about House of the Dragon this morning. He was not happy with my take on it. He was like, so I read the book. I think it's Fire and Blood, and it's like the Targaryen history, and like, a lot of it is the Dance of the Dragons. So they like talk about everything that happens. And in last night's episode, they pumped the brakes so hard on what actually happened, like in the book. So it's not even been 24 hours. So I'm not going to put spoilers out there, but like they could have gone and followed what the books did, and would have been the craziest scene of all time on like television, HBO. People would have been like, what the hell are we watching here? but they went not a completely different direction, but just far enough to where it was way more mellow than what it should have been. So I don't know if you've seen it yet.
No, I haven't seen any of it.
Have you watched House of the Dragon season 1?
Nope. I haven't watched any Game of Thrones or anything.
What?
No, like Game of Thrones,
Bro.
I watched the first episode like 3 times and I couldn't do it.
You sound like Ponga.
Yeah, so I just never did it. I was like, all right. But everybody and then everybody hated the end of like the last episode. So I'm like, all right. So I just never did it.
It's so good. It's not about the end. It's a journey along the way, bro. And there's some good stuff there. Last night was good too.
You're gonna make me want to do it again.
You got to do it again. Well, I'm just gonna force you to watch it when you come here.
It's either that or Harry Potter. You're gonna force it because I've never seen any Harry Potters.
Chef, yo, you're killing me. No Harry Potter.
See, I've never seen any of it.
Oh my god. Well, I got you hostage for like 3 days, so you're gonna be watching it.
I should have just waited till I left to say that.
We're just gonna put it on. You're just gonna hear Harry Potter tunes like playing through this room. I'm just gonna hide shit in here. This is where Chef is staying in this room, ladies and gentlemen, for Beerski Palooza, which we're also gonna talk about for a little bit. If you want to come and enjoy the fun, I know there's some people that are coming. I know people that are staying over for the night. So if you want to come, please reach out to me. My Discord's below linked. I could also put my Instagram and stuff down there if you need me to. You should be able to find me on YouTube, obviously. But please hit me up. You're more than welcome to come. Definitely looking forward to having a great time. Like I said, Thursday's River Trip. Friday's TCG tournament. I think we have 7 or 8 players right now for that. So I'd like to get a couple more players. Greeny just sent me a booster box and a Slab Podcast hat to give away as a prize. I got some cool stuff I'm gonna be giving away. I have some other people that are putting stuff in there too. So really looking forward to that. So yeah, we'll touch on that in a little bit. So what's new in the world of Pokemon for Chef? What are we doing these days? What are we sinking our teeth into? We have any projects coming up? We have what cards are we going after? What cards are we staying away from? What do we got going on here, man?
So I've been on the grind. So everything that I've done, I've gotten like a little bit better at. So I think the first time I was on here, I was just getting into some grading and all that stuff. But every submission I'm doing is a little bit better and a little bit smarter on the specific cards I'm grading or the characters, the Pokemon that I'm grading. So I'm trying to grade more liquid, right? So I got that kind of going. I got 10s. I think I got the eye on 10s, and I'm doing pretty well with that part. It's just getting more liquid and getting kind of building up. But everything, like I've been kind of dragging my feet listed on eBay because I've been gearing everything up to try to stream. And that's what I want to do. I want to
YouTube reveal, ladies and gentlemen.
It is. I haven't really spoke about it at all. I've been kind of keeping it somewhat tight. I mean, I kind of reach out to a few people here and there, but I'm gearing up the stream. I'm almost ready, man. I got, setups going. I've been working with shout out to Epic Woodworks with a K, an X. He's kind of built these things behind me, the Pikachu and the Gengar, and then
They're
he also
so cool.
built me a back like a hand camera. So I got with him and I was showing him like eBay lives and all these things. I was like, hey, it'd be kind of cool to make something instead of everybody piling up like boxes or like whatever behind it. I was like, what if we made something? So he made me this really cool backdrop, and then we're kind of tweaking it as we go. So now we're on our like second sets of like tweaks or whatever, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty sleek. I got the logo in there. I'll try to show you kind of what I'm working with.
Bring it out.
Not knock anything over. But it's pretty neat what we got going on, and still kind of like a work in progress, but it's kind of the backdrop you could see.
It's so awesome.
You can kind of see that. And then the camera's real narrow, so you're only going to see kind of down there. You know what I mean? But and then I kind of want this. I might have kind of the homie sign it all. So I have everybody in the back. Yeah.
That'd be really cool, dude. What a great idea.
Yeah, so I'm doing that, but shout out to him. you need anything like that done, he could do it for you too.
I mean, the wood stuff in the back, the Gengar and Pikachu. I thought that was a Raichu for a second. That shit is so cool looking, man.
It's cool because it looks like neons and they're not lit. You know what I mean? So it looks good on camera. You know what I mean?
Are they lit, or is that just the way?
That's just how he painted them.
That's awesome.
Like that. Yeah, he does some pretty cool stuff over there. He's got a lot of stuff going on. But yeah.
Well, I can definitely link his Instagram below too. Videos done for sure. Give him the shout out because that's some impressive stuff he's got going on. Yeah. All right. So what cars are you stockpiling for this, man? What do we got going on?
Oh man. So I ripped apart binders like crazy. So I got a lot of stuff in binders. And then a lot of my graded stuff. So all my graded stuff is going up, but I think I'm gonna focus a lot on singles and do a little bit of grading. So some of the cards I have graded or have set aside for grading, I'm kind of taking them out, you know, just to flip like singles on there and everything else. And then as far as like grading, I got a little stack here. This is also, I haven't shown anybody this either, but here's a little stack of some stuff that I'm grading. This is a little tidbit that I'm doing. Not nothing crazy, not like a big, I'm, you know, making a bunch of money on it, but it's a low entry point, cool artworks, and they're kind of moving if you kind of look. So this is a little sneak peek. But I've been gearing up to grade some of these my first battle cards.
Oh, right on.
So a little entry, I got that. But then what I really got going on is
they have the Squirtle stamps on the bottom, right?
They got stamps on. They're really cool, man. The arts are really cool. They're unique. They got these stamps on it, and like the Pikachu one, the Gyarados one is sick. I got a little 151 going. This is the one I'm most excited about. So this special delivery.
He sent me that. That's hot, dude.
I'm ready to grade that one. And then I got a bunch of it looks so good. It looks so clean, no print lines. Trying to get rid of this glare. These Snorlax promos.
Nice.
Like that. And then I got a bunch of I don't know if you can see, but like this Chansey card, I got a ton of those going.
Kind of Snorlax in the back.
Yeah, I love
that.
Is
that some Metazoo in there?
No.
Oh. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, that's good, man. I'm glad you're getting at that. So you said more liquid.
Yeah, dude.
I've also run into a problem with liquidity. I've mentioned it on a couple lives now. Is it because of grading? Is it because some things that you were getting into weren't moving? Well, I think are we buying sealed and holding and regretting? Like, what's the deal with?
No, I haven't touched any sealed because I've just been focused on flipping, grading singles, any of that. I do want to do some sealed stuff. I do want to reach out shout out to Retro, but I got to get on board with that. Dude, I got to get on board with that as soon as possible. But
$55 a box. It's ridiculous.
Crazy, bro. He's just boom. I love that guy. Retro's awesome.
Oh, he's great. Yeah, dude, it was nice meeting him in Orlando, and it was great. Being on the live with them was awesome. But people definitely lost their ass on those 151. They purchased that like $150 a piece, man. That's crazy how much. I think it's a 62% drop I saw today on one of the things on Instagram. That's how far down I went. What do we got in there tonight, Chef?
In here? Same old.
Same old. It's a honey, baby. That's it. I love it. Oh man! So when are you trying to start up the old stream? When are we trying to get that?
I don't know. I wanna start it when I can keep it rolling. And right now, I haven't set up to keep myself consistent. And then I gotta pick consistent times and a slot. And then I gotta pick a platform and see what the heck I'm gonna do with that. And then I just want to like buy. So we have collecticons and stuff coming up. I want to try and like gear up and gain a bunch of stuff during those collecticons, and then maybe after the collecticons start going.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy my ass off in New Jersey. I know that.
I'm gonna try and do.
And like I've been saying, like I'm just going after what's hot, and it's a little bit more money. It's a little bit more money, but the payout is way more worth. And like I said, I'm sitting on slabs. Like I said, just staring at grading fees, and it's frustrating a little bit. But again, learn not to grade that stuff anymore. So it's just a process of getting through it all. And
that's like where I'm at. Like I kind of learn from each one. I'm like, all right, well that, cool. I got the 10, but doesn't matter if nobody's buying it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's it.
So
I think now you know how to grade ends, which is important. So
Yeah,
look
I
at it
think
that way.
for sure that's important. Yeah, to have the
You have
10, and then now it's like getting stuff people want, like not snobs, PSA 10 snobs.
yeah, right.
Like, what is
I
that?
mean, you could grade whatever you wanted last year. The shit would sell. This year, it's
Yeah.
a little more finicky. So, you have any subs out at PSA, CGC,
Yeah.
BGS?
No, I do want to branch out to CGC and some, because there is some smart things. Like I watch we watch all the kind of the same group of
Yeah.
people, but I watch kind of how people utilize the different companies for different things, and it's very smart. And I'm starting to catch on very quickly to that. So I do want to send some stuff to CGC. There's 2 cards in a submission that I have right now in PSA. I think I got 31 cards out right now that are due back soon. But there's 2 cards in there. I probably should have tried for that black label. And that's the rainbow Charizards. I got 2 of them in there, but they're so perfect. They're so perfect. I can't imagine them getting anything less than a 10. But I think if there was any card I was going to send for a black label, it would be those 2. So I'm like,
the BGS?
yeah, the BG, yeah.
So I've never sent anything to BGS.
Neither have I.
Still haven't popped that cherry yet, but
yeah.
I don't know. I have to, like I said, I just talking to stacks of cards. I just took pictures of all these today and yesterday and whatever. So this is going to start getting listed up on. It's just like a bunch of alt arts, or not alt arts, but like full art trainers and stuff like that. I picked up. I did like a pretty good trade with Aaron in Orlando. And I got a bunch of those. And when I sold the binder out, and everything's just sliding all over the place. When I sold the binder, and he took everything but those. So I got a bunch of those left. Still, I'm actually happy he didn't take those. Because I like the full art trainers. I think they're pretty cool. So there's some fun stuff there. I got some more Crown Zenith stuff in there. But I'm still waiting on those Hidden Fates grades from that binder that I picked up, man. I'm in assembly with PSA.
Brutal.
Watching the pizza tracker on Discord and seeing people get in after me, and their stuff's already shipped out, just drives me nuts. So I gotta stop looking at it.
I know.
So yeah, let's see. Pokemon Wonder, too busy for Pokemon. Shake my head.
No, I'm sorry.
Cream cheese is versatile.
It is.
I need a link for that bottle.
Oh, it's your liquor bottle.
Oh, so that's it's called flask cap, I think is what it's called. It's pretty cool, man. And you can buy the bottle. They also fit on Yeti tumblers. So yeah, so that's you can just buy the top for it, and then you can buy extra little cartridges, like the little things. And I'm just want to get like a little belt, go to parties, and just like pull like little shots out and stick it in. It'd be freaking awesome. Sounds like Chef made that brisket.
Like it's a brisket Pongo would eat.
Oh my god, it was all like fatty and stuff. It was not a good brisket. I was very unhappy. I haven't watched it yet. We got Alicia in here. What's going on, Alicia? What's up? PSA 10 bandsaw meat catcher. Loving it. Oh man, fast food. All right, so I thought Mason Berry was going to have a heart attack the other night on Cardboard Hands because I was saying how In-N-Out was not an S tier fast food joint.
He's an In-N-Out fan?
I guess so. There's a lot of In-N-Out fans that are just pretending that it's good because it's In-N-Out when in fact it sucks. So let's see. Fat Belly wants to know, what's your favorite fast food joint?
I think the most consistent is Chick-fil-A. But it's not, I wouldn't say it's my favorite. Man, I don't know, Culver's or Wendy's. I'll do Wendy's over them because I look at like full menu, not like the couple staples. So if I'm looking at full menu, I think Wendy's has the better of the full menus across the board. So if I had to pick, I'd say Wendy's. I still think their breakfast is the luxury of fast food breakfast. Yeah, I do. It's super slept on.
Are you a Frosty guy?
I am. Chocolate Frosty guy, bro.
There you go, dude. Frosties are good. I mean, I haven't had Wendy's in a while. I think the last time I got it, I got like a Baconator or a triple Baconator, and it was just Like, I literally squeeze it, and there's just grease coming out of it, dude. It was so disgusting. I must have gained 10 pounds. I probably took a year off my life eating it, but it's good. Wendy's is all right. Burger King's the best, but
Burger King's good too.
I was told that that's cap, but I don't know. I do know that Ernie agrees with me, and that everyone's dusted because In-N-Out sucks. I think the phrase was "fuck In-N-Out." So yes, that's how I feel about In-N-Out as well.
Well, that's how I feel about Bojangles. Like Bojangles is a staple here, like in North Carolina. And dude, Bojangles ain't it like at all. So I don't know what people are talking about Bojangles.
Bojangles saved my life in Charlotte after the first day of vending when I was dying of alcohol poisoning. All right, so like when I left the show, I had to get gas because the car I drove down there because I wasn't in plane mode yet.
Yeah.
And I stopped at like it was a gas station. It's like, I've never been to Bojangles before. I'll go here. I forget even what I got. I think I got a chicken sandwich, some mac and cheese, a big Coke, and then I just went and laid in my bed and like shamefully ate it with Harry Potter on, and just like I just wanted to I wanted to die. I felt so ill all day long. So
your first time trying Bojangles, it was like connected to a gas station. That's when you're going for it.
Well, that was gas station, and then in the next parking lot over was the Bojangles. But it was right there, dude. I couldn't. I was having a hard time functioning that day, but. So
you just had to Hail Mary it and just.
But listen, for hangover food at like 5 o'clock at night because you're still hungover, that's just like terrible. Bojangles hit the spot. Let me tell you. We got Terry Lake in the house. What do you know? Who are these two handsome chaps? What's up, Terry Bear? Happy to see you in here, man. Yeah, dude. Let me tell you, I love these 7 o'clock lives. They're so nice because like I can still get in bed. I know like the West Coast people are further away, obviously, time zone difference, so you got to do a little later. But these nice early ones are where it's at.
The early one for me, the early ones are good for like the people on. Like right now, I'm loving this. But if I was watching in my normal work schedule, I hate it because everything for me is late night. So like I come home and ready to sleep really, anyways. So I'm just like, nothing to do. So I just throw on Lives or eBay.
And your little pokey dungeon in there, doing your thing.
Yeah.
Those tacos, you sending them PWE or bubble mailer? We got Flippy in here. What's going on, man? I closed the restaurant tonight. Pulled the fire alarm before service to make this one. LOL. Worth it. Cheers, Beerski and Steph. Cheers, my man. Thank you for being here. It's always great seeing you. Oh man, we got Ponga again. Hey Terry. Everyone loves themselves some Terror Bear.
Yeah.
What decks have you brought? What decks have brought you to owe Birch so many tacos?
I can't even remember what deck Birch. Maybe Birch can tell us. I can't remember what deck Birch used, and then I used. Why do I always forget it? Every time we talk about the thing, I always forget it. The Roaring Moon. I used the Roaring Moon, I think, when I played him or a variation of it, because I always do my own decks and everything. But I can't remember what he used to crush me. But the other, like I play with, I don't know if anybody knows, Shiny Outpost. So Shiny Outpost is the homie too. So Shiny Outpost, I play with him as well. And he always has like these supercharged decks. I don't know where he gets these decks, but last time he played me, he dominated me, and I was like, where are you getting it? He sent me the link, so I got to do that. I got to build to see what the heck he's got going on, because everything I build, it's not even a fun time.
I played on that app a couple times and got my ass kicked so bad. And like when you think you're going to win and then their hands start hitting and there's nothing you can do about it because you have no idea what you're doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. Just go in there. I kind of know the basics. I learned enough to where when we do the tournament, I can play. But no one's going to have any crazy stacked decks. So we'll be building battle boxes, which I got to figure out now. So, yes, if you're interested in a TCG tournament, New Jersey Collecticon weekend, I know it's a little further away than New Brunswick, where that is all happening. It's like 40 minutes away. But anyone that's here that's watching, you're probably all invited. So just reach out to me if you want to sign up, please. $30 buy-in. There's a ton of cool prizes. Depending on how many people we have, we'll probably have a double elimination unless we get over a certain amount. Really want to keep it the homies, so I'm really not trying to invite too many people around me. But I could probably put it out to a couple other things, but I just want to keep it us kind of. So trying to figure it out. So please sign up. Discord's below. There's a spot for it. Reach out to me if you need to. Let's see what we got here. We got Jodo Jake in the house. What's going on, Jodo? Happy to see you here, my man.
What up, man?
Really, really, really enjoyed your live with Wonder.
Yes.
It's awesome seeing new faces in the hobby. I mean, obviously you're not a new face, but it's nice seeing your face, you know, on a live talking, chatting Pokemon. Hopefully see you soon, man. Really looking forward to meeting more people. Let's see. There's so many people in here tonight. Ponga might be the most elite chat ever. I'm loving it. We got Ernie in here. What's going on, Ernie? Oh, here we go. Look, we already got it in here. We're all an exclusive club. It's called the Cabal, Terry. We don't talk about it here. Not online.
We're all at the chef's table. This is the chef's table.
This is the chef's table. The Knights of the Chef Table.
Yeah.
I crushed him with the Charia EX and Iron Hands Wonder. This was pre-Twilight Masquerade. Yes, the meta has changed, so Chef can make a comeback.
That's true. Yeah, it's actually we haven't played since the meta changed, so I'm on it.
Ponga just goes, I've been on more trips with Beerski. Go on more with your wife. Dude, I know. It's insane. Like, when you have kids and stuff, it's hard to, you know, and it's the great thing about having a supportive wife in all of this is that she's totally cool with me disappearing for 3 or 4 days to go to Orlando or, you know, Charlotte or Chicago or wherever I go.
Yeah.
Super supportive of it all. She knows this is like a big deal to me. I love all this stuff. So, and love all of you guys. So, I'm really looking forward to having you guys meet her too. She's going to be here for Thursday and Friday. I don't think she's going to come to New Brunswick with us. Probably a nice calm down day for her with just the dogs and all that.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, she'll be here, man. We're gonna, like I said, I'm so pumped to get on the river, float down that river, and do all the stuff we do with that. Get some snorkeling stuff. It's fun. There's a whole bunch of cool little things to do. So
can't wait.
Dave Martinez, what's going on, man?
It's the homie.
Please the wife to collect cards for life. Yeah, we melt before we tan. Absolutely, dude. Like vanilla ice cream. It's just Vikings don't tan. Thank you, Terry. So I have recently been watching the show Vikings. Haven't seen it before until now. Really enjoying it. Just finished The Last Kingdom on Netflix and all the books in that book series, which is called The Saxon Stories. Books on tape, people. Listen, if you're driving any distance over 30 minutes and you're not listening to books on tape, you're messing up. Because the amount of stuff that you can go through and get through, and I also listen to like historical books. I think not last year, but the year before, I listened to, and it was a 56 or 58 hour long audiobook. It was The Rise and Fall of the Third Reich, and it was some of the craziest knowledge-based stuff that I've listened to about like World War II in my life, and the fact it was just facts after facts and dates after dates, and it was insane. And it was 56 to 58 hours of it. So if you're nonstop, like for 2-3 weeks every day, because I drive like between 2 and 3 hours a day to get back and forth from work. Yeah, dude, it's really starting to get old. But books on tape, saving grace. So very, very much about that. Beerski knows the struggle with PPE tan. Construction worker tan is a struggle to balance. It is. So especially like, so I've been wearing long sleeves recently too, because my job's just so damn dirty. There's rust everywhere. There's lead in spots. It's a nasty job that way. So a long sleeve shirt save you from looking like you were a miner all night. I mean, the one day I came home and I got in the shower and it was gross, man. There was just dirt pulling off of me. It was disgusting. So yeah, it's crazy. Birch knows all about it. I'm blinded by the whiteness.
Yeah, Beerski shirtless right now.
Yeah, right. 100. Yeah. Cream cheese, cheesecake. Yeah. Oh, dude, cheesecake.
Yes.
That creme brulee cheesecake from your establishment that I went to was so good. The top crunch, everything. I love cheesecake. It's the best.
Me too.
Liam said thumbs down on cream cheese.
That's my nephew. Liam's my nephew.
Oh, right on. What's going on, Liam? What's up, Weedle? Nice to have you here, my man. What's going on, dude? Glad to see we're cooking with the chef once again. Listen, chef's my boy. Like, chef has been in my corner since before I even talked to Chef. Like, he was pumping out, dude. Like, I just looked today on his Instagram. Like, he made a card for my first live with Walrus. Like, to Beerski's Collects first live. Like, wow. Like, and I barely talked to him. So, like, Chef's been there behind the scenes before I even knew Chef was behind the scenes. So, I really appreciate Chef, man. I appreciate you a lot, dude. Like, your friendship in this hobby has been like a blessing to me, dude. So I'm happy you're here, dude. It's great having someone like I chat with you frequently, dude. Like it's awesome. It's awesome. So I love it.
Love it,
dude. It's great. We got Fresh Tats in here. What's up, Fresh Tats? Good seeing you. Oh, dude, I love it. We got so much going on here.
Love it.
Yeah, I lost my spot in the chat. There we go. Good for you. Let's see. Watched the first 3 episodes of Acolyte. Heard it was bad, but thought it was okay. So I had someone at work absolutely take a huge adult-sized poop all over the Acolyte. They were not happy with it. I think he feels like it retconned a lot of the lore between like the Force and stuff. I haven't seen it.
No.
But I'm interested in seeing what's going on with it. I know it's got Trinity from the Matrix in it, so it'll be good to see that. But I think it's a whole, I don't know. He was all upset about it. I haven't watched it yet, but I have to. I guess I have to look into it. There's a whole bunch of Star Wars stuff I haven't even touched yet.
A lot of it's pretty good. I saw the trailer to that, and I was like, "Wow!" I was really excited. Then I saw the first episode, and I was like, "I don't know." And I haven't gotten to anything past that.
I haven't finished Ahsoka. I haven't finished
that either.
I mean, I didn't watch Andor.
There's just so good.
There's just so much stuff I didn't watch Star Wars wise. I guess a lot of it had to do with I didn't have Disney Plus for a while. Kind of cut back on all those things, but yeah, got to get into it. Okay, NJ, we're watching all the Harry Potter and Game of Thrones. Prepare for no sleep. I'll tell you what, I'll put the screen outside.
Just leave it on.
Just leave it on nonstop. Oh, excuse me. It'll be good. I'm really looking forward to it. No Harry Potter and no Game of Thrones. This podcast is about to be the shortest ever, right? Can't talk about anything, Chef. Thanks a lot, dude. So yeah. Let's see. Vikings, yes. Vikings is good stuff. Like I said, did not even realize that the show was going to be that good. I think it's shame on me. Like I didn't watch the one time because I think like the main lead female character had like a faux hawk, and I was like, they didn't have faux hawks back then. Like that wasn't a thing. So
I hate stuff like that. Yeah,
I didn't even watch it, and then like once I watched, it's like okay, like I guess it kind of makes sense, but like, dude, like this was like 17 or 758. Like there are no fucking faux hawks.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
They're swagged out.
That's it. Oh, chef. All right. So what are you most excited for coming up in the Pokemon hobby? Like what's something that you're looking forward to the most?
Oh, dude.
You're pumped for Collecticon?
Like crazy.
Any and all of them. I mean, there's I mean, we're gonna see each other two weeks apart from each other, just killing it.
And I think our birthdays are close to each other, right?
Mine's the 31st.
Like clean. Yours is the 31st. Yeah, mine's the 27th. So they're like right there.
They're right there.
Super hype about that.
So we'll have to celebrate birthdays twice.
Yeah,
we'll have to do it in Jersey and in Charlotte.
We'll do yours in Jersey, mine in Charlotte.
Yeah, I'm all about it, dude. Really looking forward to just getting on, getting everyone here, getting all that done. Your Olympics is gonna happen. Huh? Yeah, dude.
I want to meet everybody. Like I talked to so many people and I haven't met anybody. Really, like I barely have met anybody.
Yeah, and there's going to be a ton of people in New Jersey. I know the list for New Jersey is pretty big. A lot of people vending. I think we have 3 full sections. I'm actually going to look right now. Let's see here. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I should have done this sooner. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Here it is. Okay, perfect. So New Jersey, Edison, 1, 2, 3. We have 4 full sections in Jersey. Yeah, that's crazy. It was got Benji's coming. Larry, dude, I cannot wait to see Larry again. I've been next to Larry in Orlando, and he is a riot, dude. Like Larry Sherber is the man. Yeah, BB's gonna be around. Sterling, Gengar, Grimer, Spat, who is a local around here, which is awesome. I'm really looking forward to seeing him. Yeah, dude. Let's see. We got Walrus is coming to New Jersey. It looks like I didn't notice that.
Walrus is not coming. Where's Wonder? Wonder, Walrus, and Nick. They're selling out on us. Wonder. They're selling out. Found out through a rando in chat and eBay Live when I was like, hey, we should go to the driving range, and then some dude in chat is just like, uh-oh. And I'm like, what does that mean? And then they dropped the bomb. They're not coming, so that's upsetting.
I was really looking forward to seeing them there too. So they're not coming to New Jersey either then, huh? I know Walrus is on here for extra vendor pass interest, so I'm wondering if that's anything. PK is going to be here, which is awesome. Jodo Giraffe. Ponga's making an appearance. He's coming out. Yeah, Ponga will be here. Really looking forward to that. He switched, I think, from it may have been Charlotte. I think he switched from the Charlotte show to the Jersey show to be here. So that's pretty awesome. Really looking forward to that. Charlotte's going to be crazy too. Dude, there's going to be so many people to meet in those 2 weeks at 2-week time. So, but yeah, so let's chat a little TCG tournament, man.
Yeah. Let's
do it. Let me pull some stuff up here. Just want to pull this up all the way around. Let's see. Present, share screen, window, share. Boom. All right, we got it back again. I had so much fun making this silly ass poster too. Like a stupid amount of fun. Like we took pictures. I'm still trying to figure a logo out for myself too, rather than the Squirtles just chugging lemonade or whatever they're drinking. I like it too, but I have like a evolutionary line of Pokemon for Beerski in mind. So the first one would be Hopski, which would just be a hop. Kind of like Pineco. Yeah. Just be a hop with some eyes on a vine.
There you go.
And then the second one would be Fermentski, which would be just a big jar or like a big barrel with like a tap on it leaking. And like whatever, so it would kind of be like a Metapod-ish kind of thing. Yeah. And then the third one would be Beerski.
Oh, I love it.
And that would be like a beer in a mug. And I'm kind of thinking like ghost-ish Pokemon for like the Pokemon would be the beer. Yeah. Like the fluid, which would be really cool. And like everything else is kind of a husk other than Hopski, which is pretty cool. So that's been on like my mind. So I got to figure out a logo. So we were taking these pictures for my father-in-law. I was like originally going to do like a Pokemon card logo, and it was just going to be like a character of me on like a full art Pokemon card. I was going to use those as like my my business cards. But that all fell through, but I found that on my phone, so I used it. So yeah, Thursday, July 18th. If anyone's in the area, please stop by. Like I said, reach out to me. I'll send you my address. I said I'm about 40 minutes from New Brunswick, so if we need to figure out some transportation, I'm sure there's some things we can work out. Oh, excuse me again. This beer is really getting at me right now. About to crack another. Yeah, so that first day we're gonna have a little bit of a river trip. Like I said, nothing crazy. There's gonna be beer Olympics, and then I'm pretty sure we're gonna have Mario Kart 64 on a projector in the backyard. Yes. Yes. In the back to play all night long because we're just going to keep going. I have Quates here, which is like a slate belt area game where you literally just like, it's these rubber discs that it's like horseshoes and cornhole, but they're these rubber discs you try and get on a spike and it's on a slanted slate board. They're actually pretty cool. We'll have some of that. I'll have a couple tents up. We'll have kegs of beer here. Food wise, depending on who's coming, I might just order like pizzas and stuff like that, wings, and just do that. But if we, I haven't figured out. There's so many like places we can cater from around here. I don't want to be stuck cooking. I'm not going to make chef cook. I think he said something about cooking when he came, and I was like, "You are absolutely not cooking." And his response was, "That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me." So yeah, like I don't want him cooking. I want him enjoying himself. Yeah, I figured, the next morning if people crash over, I know I'm gonna have some people crashing around. We'll get up and go to breakfast, and then the next day is gonna be, the TCG tournament. We're building battle boxes. Yeah, everyone will get 1 or 2 battle boxes. You'll make a deck of cards. I think we only need 1 though, because you run with a limited amount of prize cards. I think 4 instead of 6. You run with 40 cards instead of 60.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, so it's like a quicker format. It's more, user friendly. People don't have to come with cards. Everything is just kind of provided to you. Like I said, the buy-in's $30. As of right now, I don't have any judges, so we're definitely going to be playing, I think, on the honor system. But obviously, we're all homies here, so don't do that.
Keep an eye on Ponga.
Spy on Ponga. Yeah, we got to get Ponga to sign up for it now since he's coming. I don't know if he'll play the game, but
I want to crush him in Mario Kart. That's all I care about.
I want to crush him in Mario Kart too. I also want to get Super Smash Brothers going. Like, we should do that. I might just pop the Switch out there too. We'll just play off of that also. There's a lot of, endless possibilities.
Let's do it.
Yeah, but the TCG tournament's going to be fun. Really looking forward to that. Like I said, it could be double elimination. It could be, really, it could be single elimination if there's more people coming. But like I said, the prize pool is getting pretty big. It's going to be worth it. There will be some cash prize. And like I said, there's going to be, Greeny just sent me, I'll pull it out right now. He sent me this awesome slab hat. So this is from the
those hats are pretty cool.
Dude, it's so cool. The quality on it is great too.
Huh? Yeah, I don't know where he got it made, but they're clean.
It's awesome. So we got that, never worn. And then he did send a box of Paradox Rift, a booster box of Paradox Rift. So this is just one of the prizes you could win. If you win, I don't know if there's going to be a second or third place prize. Maybe buy-ins will come back to you, depending on what we get, how much cash prize and stuff's left over. And there's a lot of like other, prizes. Might do it like a tier step down. No pallets of stuff here. I'm not, Wizards of the Coast, but we're gonna have a good time. And like I said, there'll be kegs and whatnot and food. We'll figure all that out depending on who's gonna be here. And if you just want to come and chill and hang out and BS, like obviously come and do that too. You don't have to play. So again, this is just like a blanket invite to everyone. Please go down to the Discord linked below. That's Beerski's Pub. That's my Discord. Sign up, whatever. Just put your interest down in the Beerski Palooza like drop down tab. There's stuff for the tournament, the river trip, Beer Olympics and whatnot. We got to figure that out. Let's actually brainstorm some of that right now.
Yeah.
I know Flip Cup's going to be on there. Beer Pong's definitely going to be on there. I wish I had the room to do some of that crazy shit you've been sending me with the slip and slides and whatnot.
Anything I see crazy, I'm like, oh, and I just send it to you.
the 1 year we did slip and slide Flip Cup years ago. We got a place for the summers, like my wife's college friends. So we got a place for the weekend. I'm sorry, in the Poconos. And we literally slipped and slide down a hill to the Flip Cup table and then had the Flip Cup. And I woke up the next morning and I felt like someone had punched me in the ribs 1,000 times because you're just full on body weight, like shit face, jumping down this hill and belly flopping on hard ground and sliding down and eating shit the whole time. And I thought I was like, oh my God, like, why am I so sore? It was like I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. Like, you're just giving yourself chest compressions the whole time.
Dude, so yeah, slip and slide is fun. I think I seen like it was like kickball and you had to run, but on slip and slides or something like that. It was something crazy like that. Like the bases were slip and slides.
Or dude, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be fun, people. Please try and make it out. If you can, please, again, reach out to me. I said, you're all invited. I'd be more than happy to have you here, see you, chat, talk, have a good time. That's what it's all about. That's what this whole weekend's about for me. Just want to extend the hospitality that's been extended to me by the community and everyone in it. So that's really what it comes down to. So we can get off of this now. Let me remove that. Get our big beautiful faces up there. Chef got just all this new equipment for himself. Look how crisp and clean he is. It's so good.
Like the only beardless Pokemon dude.
Right? Like, well, listen, you can't call what I got going on here a beard. My cat could come over and lick it off my face. Like, it's so like the mustache is all right, but the rest of it is just like for some. And I've always wanted a beard. My father, this big, huge, ridiculous beard. My uncle, big, huge. Me, no, patchy. This doesn't connect. I don't even know. So I rock this mustache thing. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's something. But if I'm like clean shaven, I look like I'm 10 years old. So I don't want to look like that either.
Shout out to Pikachu, because I watched his live the other day and he's got the stash now, and I was like, whoa. Like, I
gotta catch that. I'm so far behind on Pokemon content right now. I have like 2 PK lives. I have Poke Flips I gotta finish. I have to finish Slab podcast. Yeah. Retro just put something out. Ooh, I gotta do Wonders live with Thrifty. I gotta finish watching. So this week's gonna be, instead of book on tapes, it's gonna be a lot of Pokemon YouTube at 2x.
The Pikachu, shout out to him and Retro. They did an episode together, and that was awesome, man. But yeah, Pikachu looked like, with the mustache, like he looks like he could change a flat tire in 2 minutes.
That's awesome.
Want to hold the flashlight for him?
I picture him having like a Doc Holliday kind of look going on there.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm your Huckleberry. Like, absolutely.
Hey, yeah.
All right, beer number 2. Oh no!
Cheers.
It just popped. Cheers,
dude. The
lighter trick is the best.
The lighter trick is the best. Where's mine? Mine's over here. The lighter trick all day long. That's how I open every one of them.
All day long.
I say every time Wonder does a live, I'm like, man, that was such a good one. Man, that's such a good one. And like every time, but like Thrifty, the one with Thrifty like blew my mind, because all we talk about is flipping, like grading and flipping. And like Thrifty is like, it seemed like that's on the back burner for her, and she just flows through singles, and she does it full time, and she had a pretty awesome job before that. And it was just like, I haven't heard anybody talk about the hobby from that perspective, or at least I haven't heard that perspective of the hobby to that scale, I guess. So, dude, when Thrifty was talking, and then that whole live, I was just like, what? Like listening, I was pretty impressed. Shout out to Thrifty.
The longer I'm in this hobby, the more it seems like singles are the play for a lot of people and a lot of things. Like, you go through, you get your singles, and you move. Like, I know people, like I know Wonder's moving through a silly amount of singles.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Nick. Look what Nick did. Look what Rusty did all those years. Like, it's just crazy. Like, the single game is worth it. I know Professor Birch has some stuff going on. He's been killing singles for a long time. So
streaming too, like the eBay lives and stuff. Like, I see him and Nick and Weedle flow through these singles like great. Like, the singles do very well, and then the slabs are, I would say the slabs are maybe more of a gamble than his singles. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what it seems like from watching it. It seems like the singles kind of move, and some of the singles do very well, but the slabs are like, they're either market, some, I don't know, those do really well too. Those go up and down. I've seen some go for low, I've seen some go for really high and stuff, but it does seem more single based. So it is interesting.
Even at Collecticon,
I keep hearing
now and again, what I brought was not what was needed at Collecticon, and I've since taken stock of that, figured out that why I can grade why I can grade 10s all day long, get 35 out of 37 10s. If they don't want to buy the 10, you're just kind of sitting on a 10. And to counter your point, I think I'm going to start grading with CGC less. I need to just do it for the more niche things that won't tend in a PSA, because they are much more lenient on a couple things. But it's man, I just something popped up on my computer and just got in the way. Yeah, the singles just seem to be really moving. I sold a ton of singles in Charlotte. I want to start purchasing more binders. I also think just from a learning standpoint, like purchasing, card binders and just going through and figuring out sets and doing all that, like the learning, capabilities from just that alone, really, really make it a little bit more interesting than just like aiming at like one or two cards that you're going to grade a ton of, or just like, and don't get me wrong, like I love grading. That got me into this hobby. I remember seeing all the stuff, the graded card. It's just so cool. Like I love having the graded cards, in my hands. There's something about grading a card and doing it right, getting it back. That's awesome. But I've also been enjoying playing with the singles, like pulling the singles out, checking the condition on the singles. You're not going to make a ton of money grading a lot of these, so it's just nice. But dude, you're talking like $5 to $10 to $20 per card. Like shit adds up after a little bit. And like, I think that's what a lot of people don't realize, is that like those $1, $2, $3 hits add up over time if you're doing it at such a high volume. So it's just work. It's a lot of work.
And then you got singles, same prices as 9. So it's really like 10 or bust, right? So it's either, I think maybe it was Walrus who said it's either a 10 or a 1. It was Walrus or Old Card. I saw it might have been Old Card Shop actually, but he's right.
Walrus plays that one game,
10 or a 1, and that's really it. So really, if I don't think it's gonna 10, I'm not grading it right now. And if I do think it's gonna 10, it's got to be a popular Pokemon, because I'm not moving. I'm not sending anything else. I'll just keep the single and move it. But yeah,
the brown paper bag though.
That's right. All day.
I love the brown paper bag, Chef. Like the brown paper bags and shit. It's so good.
College stuff, my roots, man. Home team.
That's it. So funny college story. Back in my younger ages, when I say college, like I was just driving to my buddy's college to party on the weekends. I would leave GameStop. I would make sure my Friday shift at GameStop was like a morning shift. I would get out. I would drive to the liquor store. I would get a case of Rolling Rocks because they were cheap at the time. I would drive up there and we'd have a great time. And one night we were at this, I forget what it's called. Well, not Bow. The Cliffs, I think it was called. This is Kutztown University, Pennsylvania. And there was a house party, and I walked outside of the house party like with my beer. And it was a Mickey 40. Like it's just disgusting. Like to even think about it. And I was 3 sheets to the wind. And the security guard comes up to me, and this dude was a real ball buster. And he just like instantly grabbed me. He's like, "You gotta come with me." He's like asking me for my ID. I was like, "I don't have my ID on me," like because I didn't carry it around there, so I didn't want to have any issues. He made me throw the beer away and stuff. My buddy came out like arguing with him, like, "What are you doing?" So we went back and got our beers back from the dumpster. But they were in paper bags. So I was like, whatever, I'm just going to tighten this up. I'm going to come back when this fucking guy is gone. And that's what we did. So Mickey 40s in paper bags.
There you go.
Where I was at for a while.
There you go.
Terry, like, we can always talk about aliens. We can talk about aliens, but I'm not going there tonight, Terry. That's a whole nother conversation. Let's see. We got Quilly in here. What's up, Quilly? Or as I like to call him, Tequilly. Tequilly.
Shout out to Brandon Bougie, man. He was the one you just popped up. I'm glad he's here. He comes to the restaurant a lot too.
Oh, dude, Brandon Bougie. What's going on, my man? I'm sorry. Did I skip over him? Shame on me.
No, you didn't.
What's up, my dude? Thank you for being here, Brandon. I appreciate you. Oh, that's right. The brown paper bag. Yeah, dude. It's great. Brown paper bag where it's at.
Yep.
Backdrop is tough.
Thank you. Epic Woodworks.
I love it. Let's see. I just came to rage at Chef for gatekeeping ribeyes.
Hey, we have a bandsaw on Jersey. I'll start teaching everybody how to zip. We get a case of fillets. I'll teach everybody how to clean fillets and cut salmon and all that.
I'll give you a handsaw. Does that work? No. Just picked up those My First decks to try and teach my kiddo. Also picked up an Arcane and Growlithe for the Species Finder.
Those are awesome. Though when I've been eyeballing the little My First Battle things for a little while, and then I wanted to see if they were like moving at all, and they sell pretty good. They're just hard to grade. Like a lot of them get wrecked, but those little kits are incredible, dude. The coins that come, actually, you can kind of see the 2 coins there a little bit, but the coins that come with it are
they're big.
The artwork's is sick, but it comes with like a play mat. I don't know. It's a really good product for somebody like jumping in the game or for little kids. It's a really good product.
So like these came from the stamp box, and they had those 2 decks that are in there, the stamp box decks, and they have little Pikachu.
Oh,
they have little Pikachu stamps on them.
Is that in the promo stamp box?
Yep. Ooh. So you get 2 decks. They look like this.
I didn't know they had special stamps on it. And that Snorlax, I'm all about that.
So you get the Cinderace deck and then the Pikachu deck. But then you got like, dude, like this is one of the best Ninetales artworks like out there right now. Like it's so hot. So I graded. They have EVs. There's more Pekos in them too. No hollows or anything, but they're pretty cool. So I have a couple of those out, but that was before I decided I was going to stop grading cheaper price stuff.
I know me. I said the same thing, and then I started grabbing some my first battle things. But I'm like, it's $10, and there's like 2 decks, and you could flip. The thing is, they're just hard to grade. And then I'm curious to see. There's 1 card in each one that has a blue border, and those get wrecked the most. But I'm curious to see if the blue border, the price difference or whatever, because that's the one that's for sure the chase. You want the blue border Pikachu
to be perfect
all day long, but they get wrecked. They're made for like little kids, so they're kind of tossed in there. It is hard.
Let's see, Brandon Bougie again, $55 boxes at Card Party. I ripped like $5. So I think we're talking about $151. It's crazy that it's the same price as V-Star Universe right now.
Yeah, that's insane.
What would you rather 55 for V-Star or 55 for 151? And just remember, V-Star is the Crown Zenith equivalent.
I still think I'd do 151, man.
Okay.
I really do. I think there's a lot of art. Like, obviously, there's so many arts in Crown Zenith, so it can kind of spread the love a little bit. But the 151 is so, I don't know. Those are like the best 2 sets have come out. You know what I mean? So it's so.
I am partial to V-Star Universe. Like, there's something about opening up a pack of cards and knowing that there's going to be something in there that's cool.
That's the most fun I've ever had with a set.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Crown Zenith, and like I opened quite a few V-Star up. It's fun, dude. Crown Zenith was fun to open. They're fun sets to open.
They're my favorite 2 to watch with Nick or Weedle. You know what I mean?
151 was fun to open too. I just think that I don't know. We'll see. I guess the 151, like those Kanto Pokemon are never gonna go like away, or not away, but just never going to be not super popular. Like I think our age group is just going to run that train for a long time.
I know.
Ponga, they can't handle the shirt off, bro. Not on this stream. We'll do a late night stream, but I'm going to like blur my face out. There's going to be a lot going on for that. We got Allison Silverland here. Pokey Chef is awesome, dude. He is so awesome. We got Seasoned Salt, Culver's is the best.
Culver's is fire.
So I've never been to a Culver's before.
They don't have many, but they're amazing.
Yeah, we don't have any of that stuff up here. Wendy's breakfast potatoes are so good.
Yes, they're fine.
Wendy's breakfast slaps them chicken biscuits though.
Chicken biscuit is good, and then they have a breakfast baconator. You were talking about a baconator, dude. That thing is out of control.
Baconators are on point. So there's a breakfast baconator.
Yeah,
what's it on? Like a croissant,
sausage, bro. It's on a brioche. It looks like the regular baconator, but it's like just breakfast driven. It's got an egg. It's got sausage. It's got bro. I'm telling you,
bacon, more sausage.
And then they have a chicken biscuit. I think it's got like a honey butter or something on it. Yeah, man. Wendy's breakfast.
We got Wallace in here. PWCC rates are hard, just ask. I love how he changed his name. That's fantastic. I'm happy you're here, Walrus. I'm glad you made it live, my man. Let's see. Alexander, Burger King is the best at a good location and the worst at a bad location. The problem is that they have no consistency between franchises. Correct. I had the worst chicken sandwich of my life from the Burger King in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3 driving into New York.
I know the date, the time, the location.
Bro, I'll never go back there again. I actually think that one actually went under.
You're going to link it?
I think it's a Huss. I bit into it. It was the grossest I've never bitten into a piece of chicken and felt like Grizzle before. I was like, what am I eating here? It was so bad. I had to throw it out. I was pissed. But a good Burger King, whoo, let me tell you, dude, there's few things better than a fresh Whopper. Just like, and the original chicken sandwiches. Oh, chef, it's
I
so
know.
good.
I'm with you.
It's so good. Let's see. It's Chef, the guy that didn't have any good time in Chicago and refuses to do Kansas.
I had a great time in Chicago, and no, I'm not going to Kansas. I'm sorry. I tried. I wanted to, but hey, how about this? If you come to Charlotte, I'll go to Kansas. I'll figure out how to come to Kansas in that amount of time. Short amount of time, I'll figure it out.
Kansas, man. I think seeing that tumbleweed in Kansas's thing for the longest time, the Collecticon thing, scared tons of people away. I almost want to pull. Is that still there? I'm gonna go look right now. Let's see. Where is Kansas? Here it is, Kansas City. Yep. The tumbleweed is still there. I love it. There's one person, and it's deleted. It's Tum L Weed. Hold on, I want to share this. This is hysterical. Hold on, let me pull this up. This might be the funniest shit. Let's see. Is there anything on here that people shouldn't say? No, I'm just gonna close it all out. All right. Share. It's just a tumbleweed, and then the lead is Tumbel Weed. Like, that's all. No standby, nothing. This is just where we're at in life. No one's going there, Walrus. So maybe we shouldn't even talk about going to that spot.
That's hilarious.
Oh, I don't like that view.
Yeah,
much better. Oh, all right. Let's see. Jodo Jake again. We got Peak That Chew in the house. What's going on?
Peak
Legends. Always seeing Chef on pods. Cheers. Keep it up. This going so far. Beerski, I'm curious. Do you plan your guest out or as you go? So for a while, Peak, I planned my guest out. I mean, you can ask PK. I think I asked PK like a month and a half in advance the one time. So I planned them out pretty far. Right now, I've kind of just been like asking people if they're ready to hop on. I need to get back to the planning. And like, I want to make sure that I have stuff planned out like at least a month in advance. But I reached out to a couple people. I'm waiting on some responses back. But yeah, like I had two yeses, two verbal yeses in Orlando. Pokestone was one of them. Like I said, I'm just waiting back on the second guy to get back to me about coming on. But I got a bunch of names in my mind that I want to reach out to. I know I got a couple of people that have like moving and stuff and trying to settle in before they come in. So, but I mean, 20 episodes in, man, 20 episodes in, and this is my first repeat. Like, I'm very happy with those numbers, man. I'm super happy it's Chef too.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Dude, crazy. Like 20 episodes. My first episode was October 14th, 2023. So we're literally 9 months removed from that, which is crazy. And it's crazy that I'm still doing this, and I just enjoy this. And I say this is my favorite part about the hobby. Like, I love coming on here. I love chatting with everyone. I love reading the super active. Like, you guys are killing it tonight for the chat. We're so far behind chat right now, and I love it. Like, there's this shit to talk about. Like, it's so good. So yeah, cheers, Jeff. Hey,
let's do it.
So yeah, I got to plan some more people out. But yeah, that's kind of how I've been going about it. Question: if you could only choose one Pokemon to sell, what would it be, and what one Pokemon you can only collect? So, which Pokemon would you sell if you could only sell one Pokemon?
I would sell, if I can only sell one, probably Zard or an Umbreon right now, right? I'm not dumb.
Yeah.
Right?
As much as I don't want to admit that I would only sell Charizards.
I know.
I know Java Kuma's going to listen to this later and call me a fraud. But it's definitely, I would definitely do Charizard.
Yeah.
Charizard, Pikachu, yeah, Umbreon, Moonbreon, something like that, you know.
Yeah.
Those are the heavy ones. And then one Pokemon that I could only collect.
Mine's Snorlax all day.
Snorlax.
Yeah.
So I recently just realized that Timber, the Pokemon Timber, his evolved form is called Girder, and it's literally a dude carrying around an I-beam.
Oh,
Which I had no freaking idea that Pokemon. And Kunkelder is like
yeah.
the evolved. I was like, what? The one guy at work was like, dude, you know there's a Pokemon that carries around an I-beam, right? So I looked him up. Like, so apparently he sucks at construction. Makes sense. And he uses that I-beam or the girder to like knock stuff down.
Yeah.
But like if I could collect one Pokemon, like I want like just some crazy lines of that guy.
Yeah.
Like, just walk around with this big I-beam on his shoulder. Like I had no idea. I'm so happy that Pokemon exists. Ditto used to be my favorite Pokemon. Now it's Girder. Like it's just too good. So I would collect the probably 5 artworks of Girder that exist, if they even exist. I don't even know if there are any Girder Pokemon cards. Let's see. Girder Pokemon cards. There's a couple of them.
How many?
Dude, this one is so cool. Get out of here. I'm going to show this.
Put it up. Put it up.
Pulling it up right now. Let's see. That's a cool card.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
Noble Victories.
Yeah, he's got the little beams. Oh, and he's on a site.
Yeah, he's on a site. Like there's a crane in the back picking stuff up. My man says that is so cool. And then Timber actually got a pretty cool. I want to show the Timber one too. Like so, if they do cool. If they do a full art of Girder like that, like that's where it's at, man. Like, and they might now if they have like Timber as like they might do the evolutionary line. So I'm pretty pumped about that. So yeah, Girder has become my go-to. Literally learned this last week. It shows how much I know about all the Pokemon that are out there. That's why I suck at who's that Pokemon.
Everybody sucks, bro. Everybody sucks at naming Pokemon.
I'm so bad. Like last year when I came in last place for Dan's breast cancer awareness thing, and I literally came in last. How embarrassing that is. You don't ever come back. People don't forget.
No. Even like even I did the eBay live thing, and even Pokemon like are obvious, like you know the names of. But like when I got in there, like you just brain fart. You're just like and then it was like a Sylveon, Espeon, and I'm like I don't know. And then I'm so tired. I was so tired. I was up for like 28 hours straight or something like that. And then at that point, you're just like I don't know. It's a Pokemon. Do you want to
just bid on this? Give me your money.
Yeah.
The Acolyte costs $130 million to make. It's a joke. Just look at the dislike ratio on the trailers. It's brutal. Don't kung fu Star Wars, LOL. Oh man, Pete giving it a scathing review. Yeah, can't believe no one's bringing up The Boys. Newest season has already started so good. So, The Boys. The first 3 seasons are awesome. Love them. Very excited that season 4 is out. I think it came out 2 days ago at this point now. I think they have the first 2 or 3 episodes available to watch. I know that Homelander's trying to make The Deep and A-Train do some funky stuff. Watch that scene just because I was told about it. But I'm really, really, really looking forward to seeing that season.
Me too. I haven't started it yet.
Billy Butcher is like one of the best characters on TV right now. Like dude, Carl Urban is the fucking man. Like he is so good in so many things, and he's a Lord of the Ring alum. So what up? That's good stuff. He also played Reaper in the terribly done Doom movie with Dwayne The Rock Johnson before he dropped the Rock part from his name. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to be watching that soon. Definitely have to talk about that. What cases of product is Beerski hiding in the background there? Let's see. We have Elite Trainer Box, Walking Wake. I think this is Temporal Forces. I think I got those are the ones that came with the 2 booster, the 2 ETBs, I think. So there's 2 ETB cases there. And then let's see. Back there, I got some sealed Pokemon Classic, Pokemon TCG Classic boxes. Got 2 of those sealed. And then I have like some Korean booster boxes and more ETBs in this box back here. And I got stuff in the closet. I got stuff all over this room now. So I've just become a hoarder of cardboard boxes. My wife loves it. We got this bed in here that no one can use. I'm trying to get it moved from a bed to a futon to gain a little bit more room in here. So
There you go.
We're working different angles, everyone. We're working different angles. Wonder that's Patreon exclusive. Yeah, one day I'll maybe have a Patreon. Send payment to me and I'll leak. Of course you would, Ponga. Thanks. You're supposed to keep that stuff in confidence. Which one of you gonna have the hottest table in Charlotte? I am not vending in Charlotte. I'm going there. Like I said, I'm flying in Saturday morning. I think I'm landing at like 9 o'clock in the morning. So I think I'm leaving pretty early. I'm gonna land at 9. I'll get it, Uber to wherever, to Charlotte proper, and then I'm gonna walk the show for the day. Probably gonna, hang out with everyone afterwards, get some drinks, trade night, all that. It's gonna be my first time walking one, so I'm really excited just to do that. I don't know. I don't want to say I won't vend Eclecticon again, but I don't know if it's worth it for what I have right now to vend Eclecticon, if that makes sense. I just feel like this last time I really got beat up and it wasn't like what I needed it to be to vend down there to like justify spending money on the table and the cases. I mean, even though they're not that expensive, it's still like cost. So if I go, like I said, it'll be more just to go have fun and see everyone and just continue to do my eBay thing here. And I think local shows are better for me. It's just easier to drive and do all that stuff. I can bring more with me. Yeah,
I want to get in the local vending scene so bad.
It's so fun, dude. Like sitting around talking to local people. Like I took a picture of my case in Orlando, and the one guy that actually he sold me the Hidden Fates binder. He reached out to me, saw what I had in case. Like, listen, if you come home with this stuff, hit me up, let me know. I didn't end up coming home with what he wanted, but yeah, it's just nice sitting down. Like the one guy I talked to, I think his name was Warren. He sat behind. He only did sports. He was an older dude. He was so cool. We chatted the whole time and just had like a great time. So, like I said, I'm going to say it every live, and I'm going to say it, and it sounds old now. Just get out there and go do something with people in the hobby. It's definitely fun. You should definitely do it, please.
You always see old card shop and Mexican hipster. Shout out to them. They're always doing the local stuff, and every time they do it, I'm always like looking at what they're doing and seeing it out. So
they're constantly vending, dude. Like I don't know how they keep doing it. Excuse me. Just snorting in the mic there. We talked about it on Pokey Flips. Don't be a drama llama, chef.
Missed it. I was working.
He's not a drama llama.
No, I'm so.
It's not Brad G Cards. He's the drama llama. Yo, so when he took a picture and posted Dan's shoes on Instagram, I just about shit myself. I
laughed so hard at that.
What are we doing here, bro?
It's so funny. And then every picture I saw of Dan after that, I just laughed, bro. I laughed so hard.
Like, what are you doing? He's like, hey, look at Instagram. No, look at Instagram. It's like, what are you doing, man? Yeah. It was so funny. What the hell? Walrus and Oldie not coming?
Yeah, I know.
I feel hurtful too. Oh, sorry. The opportunity at Gen Con is too great to ignore. Thought we could, but Nick is going is getting 2 days to stream. Oh, well, dude,
he has an incredible opportunity. So it's like,
so kill it, bro. Like that's gonna be freaking fantastic. Awesome. Absolutely fantastic. Good for him, dude. I'm so happy for Old Card Shop. Not Old Card Shop. Old School Pokemon. Nick is just him and Walrus are killing it over there. They're really doing a good thing. Weedle's crushing it, dude. It's all, and it's great. We know these guys, it's just, and I couldn't be more happy for them, just seeing like how quickly things have escalated for some of these people in this hobby. Like Retro's another one. I remember listening to one of the not one of the first podcasts, but I remember listening to Retro when he first got in and started doing stuff like this and was talking about Marvel cards and stuff. And to see what he's doing now is just it's crazy how quickly this hobby you can go from 0 to 100 real fast in this hobby if you're doing it right. I just got to find out what gear to get into to get to that. Right? I got to find that gear. Once I find that gear, hopefully we hum along a little bit. Yeah. No Walrus, no Nick. It's heartbreaking. I feel the same way. The opportunity for Nick's incredible. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. The ultimate father hurt.
It is.
quote of all time. I didn't know Beerski lived on a compound. We'll also have jet ski, snowboarding, and laser tag arena in case we get bored. Dude, we're gonna have a fun time. Listen, there's gonna be no boredom at Beerski.
We're gonna have motocross. We're gonna have everything.
Beerski has room for activities, Pete. Dude, I do. Lots of activities. There's gonna be so much going on. And the town is so accessible. Like there's a bar downtown. Like there's endless things that we can do to go have fun around here. I know it doesn't seem like it. It's little bumblefuck New Jersey, surrounded by cornfields and cow pasture, but there's things to do. There's people to see. Like I said, the next biggest city is 20 minutes away. So if we really wanted to, we could go, bar crawl around there for a while. Like, we can do whatever the hell we want. So I'm open to suggestions. We got Drew in here. My man, what's going on? Number one mod in the game. How are you? Happy to see you in here. I would just go to clap you on Mario Kart Smash Bros. And immediately leave.
Try it, bro.
Listen, we want you to come.
Yeah.
Show us that you can do what you said. And
try it.
Try it.
Bet your beard on it. Bet your beard on it.
Oh, dude.
We should bet beards. Well, I can't bet beards, but you guys.
I wonder what he looks like without his beard. Because that thing is got a life of its own. And even that thing is thick. You could just
he's got the snazziest hair out of everybody. You see, he's got the
oh yeah, Walrus knows what's going on. Man, that man's svelte for sure.
He's gonna shave and look like Earthworm Jim or something.
Ooh, we got Grimer Collection here. What's going on, Grimer? Happy to see you in here, my man. Maybe I'll have to donate something as a prize. That would be lovely, Ponga, but please do not feel obligated to do so. Peek that you guys are ridiculous. Hell yeah. Try to be. Oh, you could do it with your hair?
Yeah, there you go. Well, I can't do that either.
I remember when Chef didn't even have an Insta and I pressured him to make one. Now he's all set up and ready to go.
That's a fact.
Dude, so I will say Walrus is good at pushing people too. He low-key will just be like, dude, like you should just do this. And then you're like, all right, Walrus is making a ton of fucking sense right now. I'm just gonna do what he says to do.
It is. He's gassing me up. I'm like, all right.
That's great, dude. Yeah, everyone needs a hype, man.
Hey, but shout out to Walrus. Like I reach out to you a lot. I reach out to Walrus. I reach out to Nick. I reach out to Guido. I reach out to Wonder. I reach out to Retro. I reach out to so many people, Dan, and everybody, Java. Everybody's just so stinking helpful. It's not even funny. So it's really nice to kind of, get that response when I have a question about something or if I'm trying to do something. Somebody, like, I know time is valuable, and in my world, time is extremely valuable. So for somebody to take time to like help me with something, I don't take that for granted at all. So yeah, everybody's helped me. I appreciate it big time.
How's that Polono printer working for you? Still kicking it?
I love this thing. I absolutely love it.
Don't need no fucking Dynamax, bro.
I love it. I love that Polono. That's the best thing.
Amazon brand, baby.
Yeah.
Thing works without fail. I love it.
Yeah. And it's Bluetooth. I'm like zipping out orders for my phone from downstairs.
Oh, see, I went the cheap route. Mine's wired only, so I have to do everything. I have to do everything from my computer. But this is my little area, and I like coming in here. Singles are slept on.
They are slept on. I'm set up. A lot of the stuff I do is from my phone because I'm always on the go. But I'm quickly finding out I'm like one of the only people to do that. But
yeah, so I did phone only for a while. Listing on the computer is so much faster and quicker than listing on your phone. Unless you take all your photos on your phone, then
I'll have it. And if I'm like waiting in line or doing something like that, I'll start throwing some listings up. When I was listing, I guess I've been chilling out.
The wife wanted me in the stash, and I don't want playing canvas for a life at this point.
Hey, you gotta do it, bro. Happy wife.
Listen, happy wife, happy life. Fucking A.
You're crushing it, bro. Pig Stash 2, you're crushing it.
Keep that beautiful. Oh, he also just posted. So I will say, on his Instagram, Peak posted a 1998 sealed ass Bandai Stitch.
Oh, the Stitch cards, bro.
The Clefairy. I think it was the Clefairy one.
No, Togepi
one. I forget. Oh no, Togepi.
Yeah,
it was Togepi. I have so that's a PSA 10. I have a CGC 10 coming back from CGC that I not crossover. Went from a 9.5 Blue Label to 10 of the Pikachu and Clefairy. And I love those cards. They are so freaking cool looking. So it was really great seeing another one out there, like in the wild, so to speak. I love those cards. Just wait, Box Nostalgia podcast, shameless plug. Next week, Ponga's going to do a little presentation on those as his rabbit hole. Yeah, it's going to be very good. But I didn't even know those cards existed until
they're beautiful. I love them.
2 or 3 months ago, and the guy was trying to sell it. And then like I was going to go over and buy it. He was the dude that sold me the Hidden Fates binder. And then the guy's like looking at it, and I was like, all right, if this guy doesn't buy it, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna offer him what I offer him. I was like, I'll give you this for it. And he was like, I think it was 200. I was looking at comps and stuff. I think PSA 10s were selling for over 3. And he like was like, he's like, you know what? Yeah. So I got it. I sent it right out. That might just be a PC collection piece for me. I don't think I'm gonna sell that one. Those cards are cool. Like, there's just something about like the non-TCG cards that I really do enjoy.
So what does Ponga have? So Ponga's got, I guess, does he own any, or is he gonna go through them, or what?
He doesn't own any. He's just gonna go over like a brief overview of like what they are.
I love
talk about a couple cards. Yeah, dude. That's one of my favorite segments on Box Nostalgia that we do is the rabbit holes. I do enjoy that. Like I'm doing, I think I'm gonna do Legends of the Blue-Eyed White Dragon. It's obviously the first Yu-Gi-Oh set. And then so I'm learning about Yu-Gi-Oh a little bit too. And let me tell you, those card arts, dude, are fucking insane. Like some of those are so cool. So if you're looking for cool artwork and stuff and something like else looking like, so I might start like, I don't know if say dabbling in Yu-Gi-Oh as much, but I'm going to start playing around with it a little bit more just to see like what it's about. Because those arts are pretty damn cool. Let's see. Oh yeah, from my experience stealing a lot from OSP and Weedle, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, you get some steals though for real. A slab sold the other night for $1. Like everybody was just in chat and it was like $1 and it went up. I was like, no way.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes people get hyped in the chat and they do. Like you'll see some things go for steals. Like I saw a Bubble Mew go for like 30 something bucks and I was like, what?
Really?
Yeah, man. So sometimes there's
deals to be had.
Yeah, there really is. Even on, with as high up as they've gotten, you know what I mean? There is sometimes people sleep. Grimer's in there with me all the time. So maybe he knows. Yeah,
I got to get in there a little bit more. I pop in every once in a while, say hi, and then hop out. Except don't really purchase a lot on eBay anymore, but I think for that, maybe it's my favorite thing too.
I love it. It's my favorite. Watching like Nick and Weedle, I love it. I like the auctions. I like and it's also like what I want to do. So like watching them do it at that level, and they're so good at it, And then just being in the auction and in the chat, it's just a good hobby vibe. There's no drama. There's no nonsense. It's just cards and having fun, and it's just good vibes. And I love it. I love it. Yeah.
Churning through collections and binders is a great way to learn about all the different sets and niches. Yeah, absolutely. I've learned a lot that way for sure. We got Brad G in the house. Slabs people want to buy at 70-80% seat. Yeah, singles people just pay market. And it's so true. Dude, when that guy came out and bought my binder out, I mean, obviously, I think I paid, it was 75% he paid, but anyone else coming up and buying them, they didn't even haggle a little bit unless someone like pulled 10 cards out and I was like, yeah, I'll take $5 off, whatever. But yeah, it's awesome. It's just real simple. They go through it, they pull out what they want, Venmo or cash. Oh, it's nice, and it's fun seeing people like come up and flipping through, and they have like, you have a bunch of cards. There was a guy that needed a bunch of cards from Hidden Fate. He pulled most of the full art shinies out and a bunch of like the other stuff, and he just kept pulling. I was like, oh, good for this guy. He's like finding his binder stuff that he needs for good prices. So I felt good about it. Singles captured as collectors, flippers and graders, best of all worlds. Yeah, man, this is true. Can't have flippers if there's no singles to buy.
I'm gonna be talking nothing but singles when I get around everybody. I'm gonna be interested in that side.
Don't overthink the hobby. Things sell. Buy low and you'll print. Walrus just makes it seem so easy. I love it. Here we go. Question for Chef. Can I sleep in that bed behind Beerski with you after Beer Olympics?
Only if you're warm.
And shirtless. That's it. That's not the hubby walrus. Loving it. Let's see. C-Dub Reels. What's going on, C-Dub?
What up,
I'm at work.
Love it.
Getting it, dude. Kanto is king, Jodo Jake. I'm down for late night stream. Pongo, we can do box nostalgia late night. I tried the one time with my robe. You didn't follow suit.
Oh yeah.
I roped it up once.
Come on, LeBrongo, let's go.
Oh man, Culver's is heat.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that Burger King was the worst. Yeah, I mean, if you went to the same one I went to, it was absolute dog shit. Happy Father's Day. Need to see Grimer on here with no shirt. Well, Grimer will be here, so you might see him here with no shirt. You never know what's going on. We need a Grimer episode. We 100% need a Grimer episode.
Yeah, we do.
Let's see.
We're talking about cooking trout, right? Grimer said he's going to catch some trout, and I told him I'd do a trout almondine with some like lemon Vermonte. Like
they stock right by my house. They stock multiple points on the Pequest River right at my house, and there's some good fish in there. And you pull out some pretty decent sized rainbows. I think a few brown trout too, but mostly rainbows. But I'm talking, 8 to 10 inch rainbows. It's not too bad.
It's fillet those suckers,
dude. And you could pull them out at a pretty good clip. You don't need much. Some corn, because that's what they use. You just throw a piece of corn on the freaking hook, and they come and they bite, dude. First live I've watched in months. Only here for Chef. Other guy is a nerd. Thanks, Ponga. Absolutely. I appreciate you. Yeah, definitely a big, huge nerd over here. Kunkel Tour got that Go alt art too, though. You mean from Pokemon Go? Yeah. Oh, that was a Go artwork.
Walrus loves it.
I think we got that. Let's see. Kunkel Dur. Alt art.
Grimer said he's gonna get salmon. Dude, if you can get salmon, I can crush salmon.
There's salmon all over the place. I mean, obviously you can get salmon anywhere, but
I can skin it with my hand.
Kunkel Dur went from an iron worker to like a mason. He's got like these or a laborer. He's got these concrete blocks in his hand. Let's see. There it is.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
It's definitely not a Go art. I don't know. We're seeing the same thing here. I love you, Ponga. Let's see. We're going to the moon. We all need more chefs in our lives. Hi, Mason. I'm sorry I hurt you the other day.
You're the man, Mason.
I didn't mean to make you so upset with some of my comments. I apologize that I don't apologize. I'm sorry. In and out's terrible. I just gotta say it. Been stacking. Let's see.
I like what Mason's been.
Here we go. Hold on. So here we go. Thoughts on Dan getting absolutely cooked on a game show? Yeah. You did cook him pretty bad there, Punk.
Dan got rocked, bro. Dan got rocked.
Can we talk about these tier lists? See, I'm living in his head rent free right now. Box nostalgia. He wakes up with cold shivers. Box nostalgia. Oh, not good. Mason, you dramatic. None of those tier lists are that crazy. Yes, we can talk about Ponga dunking on Dan. I feel like that's going to get swept under the rug. That's what Brad's here for. Brad, dude, that was probably Brad's happiest moment in the hobby, seeing Dan get smoked on that live.
But you know what? Like Dan almost came back at the end. If it wasn't for, like Ponga got his right, but he almost cleaned up at the end. It wasn't as bad as whatever, but ultimately he still got cooked.
Keep talking about it, Brad. Can't let people forget. Oh no, hon, what just happened? Oh, did I jump to the bottom? I did. Here we go. The best part was that the fit Dan threw at the end. Such a sore loser. Shake my hand. By question 2, you can see his defeated face. Jesus. Guys are brutal.
A few down. He just had Dan.
Yeah, Dan. He was sourcing. He was sourcing Charizard, Celebration Charizard.
Lacing up
for the rest of it.
Ready to go.
Mason Berry, bring back the unlisted vid. I thought about them the other day. Still, my biggest fail in the hobby was mentioning them to you. What are we talking about here? I don't know.
I can't remember now.
That was my first label printer. It is Fire Polono, baby. Tell you what.
I'm all about it.
Oh, man. Can't wait for Ponga to go over them. They're really great cards. Have my eye on them for the last year. Started grabbing them recently. Oh, that's what he's talking about. Yes.
That would be a peak thing to grab. He goes after those like rare-ish.
Yeah, he had that one on his like I said, the one on his Instagram.
Dude, that'd be sick to start going after. Actually, I'd be interested to see to follow up on that peak. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I love these. Those cards are fun. So I definitely want to get into them a little bit more. Dude, Mason is just stick to your guns, Beerski. Dude, he's so sour. If you want cool art, you got to get on Vintage Magic. So I don't know if I'm going to go there. Listen, like baby steps. Maybe eventually one day. I need to jump back on eBay. We got Professor Oak in the house. What's going on, Oak? Happy to see you here, my man. Good, love it. What's going on, fam?
That podcast too in their hat. That is dope.
It was great seeing Professor Oak in the house at Orlando. It was great meeting him, meeting his family. Like I said to him, he's got a lovely family. They just had so much fun time there. Like meeting everyone was just great. And he only stayed for a little bit the one day, but it was so fun to see him and just like getting to talk to him. Like I said, I don't know. I haven't showed it on this channel, or maybe I did, but he signed the 101 Oak Nagaba.
Yeah, that's so cool.
I love it. So like now it's legit fish. We can send this to PSA. They can give me the sweet new blue label that they're rocking. I'm all about it. So yeah, just a great time.
I would love to meet or get with Oak and see what I can learn from him, I guess, in the cooking scene, because his background, I want to say his background's pastry chef, if I'm not mistaken. So there's probably a lot of stuff he knows that I don't. You know, I don't rock with pastries that much. I know very little with pastries. So it'd be really cool to get in a kitchen with him, or like a ghost kitchen. That would be, bro. If everybody was in Raleigh, I had one of my old sous chefs. He started his own company and he runs ghost kitchens, and he's booming around here, right? So if everybody was in Raleigh, we could go and rent out a ghost kitchen and everybody throw it down. That would be, for me, like time of my life, that'd be hilarious to see everybody like
that'd be awesome
and cooking and yeah, in like a industrial professional kitchen and stuff. That'd be really cool.
I mean, I have my chef hats.
But yeah, you got the
I got the chef hats, bro. I wear them a lot of the times when I cook around the house. So I just put it on. My wife looks at me, shakes her head. Like, this thing's awesome. Yeah. All right. So before I get to these last couple comments and stuff, before we start wrapping up, the last time you were on, you gave me the craziest chef story of your life. And that was, I still bring it up on lives because that was just awesome. I want to, what is the next craziest chef story you have? Because that one was pretty crazy. You were in Miami, homeless people, cooking, cocaine. There was a lot of stuff going on. So what was the next craziest story you had, chefing?
I have one. It's really nasty, but
yeah, tell me, baby. I love the nasty.
Again, all my like horror stories come out of like one place.
Is it the same joint?
Yes, same joint.
Yes, I love it. Place for debauchery. It's the best.
It is. It's so bad though. It was an Irish pub, Miami, same thing. So like obviously big fights and sports events were huge. The guy was not very good at running his business. So like sometimes things wouldn't work, you know, sometimes like he didn't pay the gas bill. We would have no gas in the kitchen, you know? So that he was going through a month like that. But remember, he also had a coke problem. So a lot of his money was going to like coke and brand new truck and like all that. Like he was getting his money, but nothing and nobody else was. So I remember having no gas, and it's like a Miami Heat game. We're in Miami and we have to cook. And he made me like try to make a menu of like using nothing but cold stuff and microwaves. Right. And that was like it. like I wanted to like leave, but I needed money so bad, you know. And I'm
That would have
very
been like, are
broke
you
background.
fucking kidding me, bro?
Yeah, it was the silliest thing ever. I'm like, dude, you just gotta. There's nothing you can do, man. Like I don't know, just run the bar. Like you're not gonna lose money like that. Just run the bar. Well, anyways, in the middle of the night, um, like the kitchen just started flooding like crazy. And I'm talking, it got to like above your ankles. It got really bad. And then when a kitchen floods, you need to shut down. That is a health violation. You immediately need to shut down.
Yeah, like
Right? You can't
hepatitis
have
and stuff
anything.
floating
Yeah,
through the
bro,
water.
it's disgusting. It's like one of the worst things, right? So the kitchen started floating, and it was like me and three other dudes, and we're all like, "What the fuck is going on? Like, what is happening? Like, this is crazy. This is crazy." And we're trying to like get water out of the kitchen,
Bailing the water out.
yeah. So then the dishwasher, his name's Keith. He comes running around, and he like is like grabbing shit out of the water and stuff, whatever. Well, he reaches down and grabs something, and what it was like a turd log, and it was like, ah!
No.
Yeah, bro. Like it was backflow like that, and then that was the point where I'm like, I'm done, dude. Like this is absolutely. I was like, we are not doing anything in this.
He
kitchen
grabbed the baby Ruth,
he
man. Like
grabbed
a whole
it, bro, and he grabbed it,
Oh.
and it wasn't until it was all the way like here before he realized what it was. And he was like, ah!
I hope he went and got every vaccination under the sun, dude. And you were all standing in that ankle deep poop water.
Dude, it was so nasty. It was the
Oh my
nastiest thing
God.
ever, and I just wanted to run and leave and never come back. Oh, it was so brutal.
Oh, chef.
Yeah,
That's good. That's a good crappy story. I like it.
it is. That was a disgusting.
No gas. So what was on that menu that night? Any great culinary
No,
masterpieces?
and then I'm pissed off.
Nacho
So,
cheese
like,
microwave to a
No.
cool 105 degrees.
I was on strike. I gave him what he gave me. I'm big on that. I'll give you what you give me. So that's what I did. I gave him what he gave me, and kind of, I was really against the grain on that one, big time.
Gave you guys baby Ruth logs. Is what he gave you.
Bro, it was
Oh,
disgusting. It was disgusting. It smelled bad. It was disgusting, dude. It was nasty.
It's amazing that place was open. There was no health code violations.
They paid their health inspectors.
Paid them off.
Yeah, Miami's dirty, bro. Miami, like you got
I
dirty
love
cops,
it.
dirty everybody, but like
God
health
bless
inspectors
America.
will get paid, bro. By the mom and pop, like you get a shady one in there, and yeah, you slot him some money, and that's what he did. He had the health inspector for the area on a pay. It's crazy. I never got a health inspection one time working there, and I worked there for like a year. Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Oh my God, the diseases in that place.
Oh, that place is such a nightmare.
Well, thank you for sharing that with me, Chef. I'm glad we got the second chef story down. Nick's too famous now. I'd rather lowball him on DMs. Nah, man, Burger King is the same tier as In-N-Out, y'all. It is. Well, Burger King should definitely be higher than In-N-Out, but that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna hook up the Beerski Bash with trout. I'm loving it. Listen, I got my ugly stick in the fucking garage. I got a little tackle box. We can go down and pull some trout out fresh, flay them up, cook them nice. I'm all about that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe salmon if I can get lucky. I mean, you're not gonna pull any salmon out of the river by me, but we can. There's fish spots around here. Like there's a like a butcher and a fish place in Washington. It's like 20 minutes away. We can stop there and get some fresh stuff. I can skin it with my hand, Chef 2024.
I have that on my Instagram. I have me skinning it with my hand. Every chef that I show that to, they're like, whoa. And I'm like, yeah,
that's
man.
awesome. I gotta watch
Only
that.
fish can do it.
What? A few lakes in Northwest Jersey got Atlantic salmon. I'm planning on trying a bit for him. Wow, Grimer. Kill it, dude. I love it.
Let's get some salmon, bro.
Oh, thank you, Professor Oak. I appreciate you sticking that in there. Stick to your guns, Beerski. I'm always going to, Mason. I always will for as long as I can. Let's see. I can skin it with my hand. Sounds like something Chuck Norris would say.
Hey, let's get some salmon loin done. We'll do it. Everybody will do it. I'll make sure everybody knows how to butcher salmon before I leave.
Y'all had season 8 Game of Thrones in A tier. He's all bent out of shape. Listen, I don't know what to say. It's a good season. It may not be what people wanted, but some of those episodes were on point. Like the Night King episode was really good. I don't know. Battle for Winterfell, Night of the Seven Kingdoms, like those are some iconic, episodes. The music is on point. They're big, grandiose, epics. I don't know what to say. I don't know that wilding. Yeah, I'm wilding out. That's for sure. Wish I could have hung out all day. So glad I got to see you. So glad I got to see you too, Oka. I know you were in the car a lot with your little ones and your wife sitting in traffic. It sucks, but it was good seeing you. I think I'll be back down in Orlando again next year. My mother and I are going to make a little thing out of, we had the mother-son Harry Potter day at Universal. So I think every year I'm just going to go down. We're going to hang out for a day or two, do our mother-son thing. I think it said mother-son thing. Have a good time. It was great seeing her. So Oak puts mayo on his pizza. Proceed with caution.
Gross, dude. It's so gross.
Masonberry agrees. Love you, Oak, but unacceptable. Mayo, you didn't even hear what I do with the soy sauce yet.
Oh no.
What?
Oh,
now we got to know. What are you putting soy sauce on pizza for, Oak? Please no.
I hope it's not on pizza.
It's on pizza. You got to get that salt tangy with the.
Please.
Can you even talk about that on YouTube?
Favorite
question. Favorite restaurant movie for each of you. Beerski first. First of all, what's up, Shiz? Happy to see you in here, man. Glad you could make it. Favorite restaurant movie. I think I'm gonna cop out here and say Waiting, because that movie just cracks me up so much. I love Waiting so much.
Waiting's real funny. I'll say restaurant movie. I'll say Burnt, the movie Burnt, for restaurants. But culinary movie, I think I like the movie Chef the most.
Yes,
it's the most like enjoyable. That's like my travel movie. Every time I travel, I'm watching Chef.
That's great. That's a great freaking movie where they're making the Cubans, right?
Yeah, I love that movie so much. And those two movies are the most accurate, but two different ends of the spectrum. Like people think chef or like talk to me like, hey, you're a chef, but there's different types of chefs like crazy. There's like the tweezer chefs and the practical chefs. There's food truck chefs. There's all sorts of different chefs. So those movies are like two extremes. It's like the fine dining and the French culinary scene, which is it's very accurate in that depiction. And then there's like the food truck stuff and like the funny stuff, like how they interact and how they speak to each other. You see a lot of that stuff in that movie Chef too, but they are very accurate. And then same with the show The Bear. The Bear is pretty accurate. It shows like a lot of the stress and stuff.
The Bear's great too. All right, see, so now I'm thinking about more of these, cooking restaurant movies. The Bear is awesome. The Cousin, I really dig The Cousin. That one episode where he was the where he was calling all the orders out, like, and he was just fucking focused and on point. Like, that was a great episode.
I love his story in it. Like, he's on the come up and he's like general manager, like, and he's taking it serious. Like, I like positivity and all that stuff. I like to see somebody grow and come up. And so, like, man, you just root for the guy, I love it.
And then he starts freaking out on the guy when he's locked in the thing. Like, the whole thing is good. But that movie Chef, when he's talking to his son about like doing it the right way and not rushing through it, and it's like it needs to be the same every time. Like the way he like instilled that into his kid, and his kid was doing it, like it's just like that's just like a cool little part of that movie that for whatever reason always stuck with me. I thought that was just like an interesting little like note to it. It's how he did that. It was just awesome. It's like, you don't want one sandwich that tastes like shit compared to the other sandwiches. That's all it will take to ruin something.
Yeah.
So
there's a quote that I learned from a chef, and it's you're always as good as your last soup. I might have said that before, but you're always good as you're only as good as your last soup. And that's a fact, bro. You want it good start to finish. And soup gets nasty, when it goes down and all that stuff. So yeah, you're only as good as your last soup.
Having a Pete get flamed enough though for the mayo situation. Well, I need to know about this soy sauce situation. Pete, tell me, baby. I love the nasty Beerski 2024. I need to make a shirt that says that now. Like, that's great. Question: latest personal collection purchase. So I'm gonna have to say it's the Stitch card, that 1998 Bandai sealed ass Stitch, Pikachu and Clefairy. I think that's going to be a That's my personal. That's my big one that I've purchased recently. It's like 225 all in.
This is my most recent one, and I've been wanting this card for a little while. I love this card, the Pikachu Zekrom. PSA
Oh, that's great.
I won this in an auction. Yeah.
And it's a promo, baby.
You know it. So it checks all the boxes for me. I love this card.
I love it. Beerski is upset when he showers and it's full of dirt, yet chef cooking on a microwave and poop water. It's all about perspective.
I'm not proud of that either.
Oh my God, the poop water. I love it. It's so good.
That place was a nightmare, but it's whatever. I used it and it helped me. It helped me at the time.
Hey, it got you where you're at, man. Listen.
It did the job, right? It did what it was supposed to do.
Dude, stepping stones, my man.
Yeah.
Yes, please, everyone, hit the like button. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I think I'm at 229 subscribers right now, which is wild to think about. So that's close to 250. Like, slowly but surely getting up there. I'm really pumped about it. Would you walk away from this hobby forever for 5 million? No content, no talking about it, no looking at it, nothing. No,
I don't think I would. I don't think I physically.
5 million's a lot of money, but
it is.
You know,
to never talk or think or watch. Nah,
Pokemon.
I like Pokemon more than anything. It's like.
Now, so like, and that's forever. Like, I couldn't, even if I took that 5 million and invested it in like 100 million, could I then turn it into Pokemon again? Like, maybe then I would just get into Yu-Gi-Oh only. No, that would be it. I don't know. $5 million. Like, part of me wants to say yes to that. Like, it's one of those questions. Like, $5 million would set my would set me up nicely for a long time. Be able to invest a lot of it, generational stuff, like.
Yeah,
all that. I know 5 million is not what 5 million used to be, but I just enjoy all of this far too much. You know, I have a good job. I'm blessed with a beautiful family. You know, this is fun time for me, and just see everyone, talking to everyone. I love Skater Nesto. Give me 50. He'll be out. Yeah. Apparently Retro back in the day would have left for $50 too. I'm glad he didn't do that. So Nesto, can I show you my trade binder for partial trade? No soup for you. I love it. And we got Skater Nesto at the end. Oh, we got another question here. Question for Chef. What Pokemon would you cook and use to make for dinner and desserts?
What Pokemon would you cook and use to make dinner and desserts? Probably, man, what's the Pokemon's name? I think it's Alchemy or something like that. She's like a dessert with the swirl, but I can make something savory out of that, and then the dessert will have my back. Right? I make something savory, and then I'll have the handicap for the sweet.
That's fantastic. Well, we are at the bottom of chat, everyone. Doing this for an hour and 57 minutes, dude. Where does the time go, dude?
Yeah.
It's crazy. I appreciate everyone being here tonight. I appreciate all the engagement in the chat. I really do enjoy this. Thank you for everyone who's here. If you haven't already, hit the like, subscribe, notifications, all that. Again, if you're interested in attending Beerski Palooza, please contact me through the Discord down below, through YouTube, through Instagram. I'll be more than happy to tell you what's going on, give you an address to get here. And yeah, dude, just looking forward to what's coming up in the hobby. Looking forward to getting back out there, with the single grind, start grinding out on eBay a little bit with that. Yeah. Thank you everyone for being here. Big, huge thank you to Chef. 20 episodes in, second time he's on. I really appreciate you being here, brother. Thank you.
Congrats on 20 episodes, right?
Thank you. Oh, so we got Skater Nesto saying next con it's going to be Edison, Charlotte, and then Chicago for me. That's where I'll be.
All three of those two in Richmond.
Oh, and we got Tempest Logan in here. Thank you, Tempest, for being here. You didn't say anything before, but I appreciate you being here, guys. Professor Oak, Joe Jake, thank everyone, and I'll talk to you guys in a couple weeks. Be good, everyone. Hey.